Galileans, among whom also we all once conducted ourselves in the lust of the flesh, fulfilling the desires of the flesh and of the mind, and were by nature children of wrath, just as others. So the old lifestyle and the new lifestyle are completely different. When a person begins to wait on the Lord and begins to fast, he begins to realize that he's a different person now, that is no longer subject to the curse of the world. That's why you look at life and look at things that are going on, and sometimes you're wondering, how can things be the way it is? It's because some people are being led according to the course of this world, according to the prince of the power of the air, the spirit that worketh. So there's a spirit that is working in unbelievers. There's a spirit that's working on unbelievers. That's why you realize that we have so much resources, but very little development. It's because there's a spirit working in those people. And that's why for us, we always say this. Before people, why do we teach this? So when we get into these offices, because by God's will we will get there, yeah? You're already, there's no space. You're already sealed by the Spirit of God. So there's no vacancy for the spirit of the world to ride you. There's no space for the spirit of the world to ride on your person and use your person as tools of carrying out wickedness in the land. Because what happens is, when people get into these places, we have so much going on, but little development. The mineral resources we have, mineral resources that are yet to be fully tapped, if we want anyway. None. I heard a member of the House of, I think, Senate, either Senate or Reps, I think Omar Gege is where now? Is it Reps or something? One of them, yeah. I heard. I saw it. It's online. The man said they had a meeting in the floor of the House. He was saying that Zamfara is the richest state in this nation, with iron, gold. That there was a particular time they took gold bars worth maybe 1.5 billion or so to the central bank and asked that they kept it in the state coffers. That was when the other reps member said, maybe we should go to our own state and all of our own resources, let them put in our own state coffers. I don't know if you understand. And that state is not as developed as it could be. The kind of money in that place going to private pockets. See, like I always say, with all due respect, yeah, there is wickedness and there's corruption. There is corruption everywhere in the world. Everywhere. Every nation, there is corruption everywhere. But in Africa, it is wickedness in high places. Because how can you have so much money, you don't have specialist hospitals? You don't have good schools. You don't have power. Our maximum capacity for power is about, I think, 14,000 megawatts or thereabout. That's maximum capacity. Yeah. The best we had about maybe a while back was 5,000. Now we are 1,000 something to 2,000 something. That's why there's darkness everywhere. If it's true, if it's true, if it's true, you know, there were times that they said they were installing solar in the real place where leadership stays. If it's not a case of a spirit walking in people, I don't know if you understand. See, in terms of just normal thinking, yeah, normal thinking, yeah, gets those kind of gold, and you are chopping money, yeah, but there are roads in the place. That's what happens in all the other countries. People are chopping money in the places. They are awarding contracts. There's a particular article I read long ago about, I think it was maybe Manhattan subway or something, that the cost of per kilometer was extremely very expensive. Very expensive. I mean, they had some back and forth on it, but they just let the matter go like that. Because the contract was high. But did they do the project? Yes. Did they do it well? Yes. That's the first place to start. The first place is, let us remove wickedness. So if you have 1.5 billion, yeah, build hospital, build everything, build just let basic common men, common people be able to attain the basic things of life. There was a particular time community people went to a particular oil company and they were picketing. And when they were picketing, they got some university students to join them. The people came and said, we are not giving anybody any money again. Go and ask Mr. So, ask so and so and so and so and so. Community leaders collected all the money. School, they didn't build. Houses, they didn't do anything. I don't know if you understand. That's why I speak about wickedness. Because if somebody gives you money, 10 million, and you decide, which is not even good, but let us talk as normal people. No, not normal people. In the way of the world. The world that is standard. Yeah? In the world that is standard. They will inflate contracts. The contract will be highly priced. They will make profits but do the work. Do you think in all those foreign countries that they give contracts to people? If we understand initially, if what we heard is true concerning Elon Musk and it was issue of Tesla and getting electronic vehicle that he said, I can't give you this. We have to create options. So if those things are true, you show that there's always trading somewhere. There's always business somewhere. So the man says, no, we can't do this and compel everybody to get this. We have to make it open. So either you want, let everybody choose. So it's a fair market. World is standard world in the way we know the world, not in terms of God's standards. So at least if we have that here, it's still a starting point. Not the one of so much money. I always say this because, see, we are not in the big city. Everybody here knows somebody with a lot of money. And you know how they get the money sometimes. When you are gisting and just talking, everybody's laughing. Say, oh God, but when I try to do small things now. I don't know if you understand. How can you be in this city? You can't call emergency number. I don't know if you understand. As they call some emergency numbers for some things. Maybe like fire service, thank God at least they are trying to do some things. But at least, do things that are basic. Why is every people doing Yahoo? No job. No job. People want to do business, no enabling environment. We used to buy these at 1,000, 1,050, 1,001, 1,040. Yeah. Now this is 1,650. 1,650. Cement, if you're building, 12,000 or 11 something. I don't know if you understand. I'm saying this, that there is a spirit working in people. And we should not be the one saying, when it gets to my turn, no. Because when your turn reach, except you are not being saved, if you are saved, another spirit ought to be working in your person. So our prayers, let our man enter. Let our man enter. Let our man enter is not solution for the community. It's not solution for the community. Let us begin to have a mindset that is open to helping people, that we have our facilities for everybody. We've been on this axis, like I said. We have never for once used NEPA. Never for once. We've been here 5 years. Never for once run any service 5 years in this place. Never for once use public power supply, diesel. When the old place too, in the old place did not for once use